Well, hey there, thinkers. It's me, Quizmaster Jack, here on Thinking Game Trivia, and it is the penultimate episode for 2025, week 41 of 42. Running through pop culture and sports, and finishing line is in sight. I'm fairly locked for top 10 in video games, but I will not be able to regain my crown. And I don't know where I'm at in pop culture overall. Probably, I don't know. I should check. Before the last video. I don't even pay attention to where I'm at sports because I just do that for fun. But pop culture, I want to do well at. Target score is 107. Got to get better than that. Let's go.
In a film in this series, the song Beyond the Sea plays nonstop for months. Another film in this series ends as Frodo the Cat's owner unplugs her iPod's earphones before dying. John Krasinski directed the first...
Wow. I think those first few clues were about day one. Oh yeah, because she's carrying a cat around in day one. Haven't seen the first Quiet Place or the most recent Quiet Place. But yeah, John Krasinski, of The Office fame, him and his wife Emily Blunt making a horror movie series. Although I don't think he directed day one. I think he was doing If, the Imaginary Friend movie, instead of A Quiet Place day one.
A 2024 title track by this artist that describes quitting marijuana opens My Saturn Has Returned. This artist won a 2024 Grammy for The Architect, the fourth single from her album Deeper Well. For 10 points, name this country singer-songwriter who in 2019 won Album of the Year for Golden Hour.
No, I think it's that one that's just around. Maybe it's Maren Morris. Casey Musgraves. All right, yep. Honestly, just taking a shot at any current female country singer, and Casey Musgraves is probably a better answer than Maren Morris. But I did name. I got in range.
On an episode of a show named for this man, Ward Kimball introduced rocket scientist Wernher von Braun to discuss man in space. Fess Parker first played Davy Crockett on...
I think it's going to be Walt Disney. Yeah, so it's like the Walt Disney had a TV series where he just kind of like talked about whatever he wanted. And a lot of it was like Americana stuff. So Werner von Braun and Davy Crockett, a match made in America.
The announcement of this country's name is followed by a clown horn honk and the remark, "Cool, where is that?" in the song 2 by 2. In another song, poor villagers in this country sing Hasa Diga Ibowai. Elder Price is sent to for 10 points.
I don't know what
landlocked African country in the Book of Mormon?
What country? I don't know what country it is. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. That was a musical question, and I'm not into the Book of Mormon, and they didn't give me any sort of geography clue other than landlocked. So just taking a shot.
This object's spirit form, Elysium, was initially suppressed when it was forged by King Algol. This object takes the form of the Zweihander when wielded by Siegfried.
Is it the Soul Calibur or the Soul Edge? Okay. I was overthinking it. I was really overthinking it. But yeah, the Soul Calibur is the name of an evil sword that is at the focus of the fighting game Soul Calibur. The Soul Edge is the good version, but there's not really anything in the names that would make you think that Calibur is evil and Edge is good. I just realized right now that it's called Soul Calibur because of Excalibur. Literally just this second as I was talking. Yeah. It's the the real Phoenix Down moment there. I don't know what Soul Edge is trying to. Welcome to the stage of history.
Seeing this character prompts a man played by Jeffrey Rush to say, "It's not possible," to which this character retorts, "Not probable." This man says, "But you have heard of me."
Okay, yeah. Character played by Jeffrey Rush. Well, that'd be Captain Barbossa. I figured, like, Jeffrey Rush talking about seeing a character, it's not possible, a pithy remark about it not being probable, and I got a Jack question finally. Yeah. Captain Jack Sparrow, an Oscar-nominated role for Johnny Depp.
This singer sang on a 1984 cover of Sea of Love by the Honey Drippers. This singer referenced J.R.R. Tolkien in his lyrics for Ramble On and Misty Mountain Hop.
Robert Plant? Yeah, all right. Name in lead singer of Led Zeppelin. Making sure not to get caught in a Who trap, saying members of the Who instead. I know it's Plant and Page, and it's got to make sure I don't put in the wrong British lead singer. But yeah, lots of Tolkien references. In the darkest depths of Mordor.
In 2018, this man apologized for sexually harassing screenwriter Megan Gans. He voices Bird Person on an Adult Swim show he co-created with the now disgraced Justin Roiland. This man also...
Is it Dan Harmon? All right. Just 15s across the board. Let's keep them coming. 15. Yeah, Dan Harmon, co-creator of Rick and Morty, and also creator of Community, and like a weird D&D-ish cat podcast that I forget what that's called. I think it's just like Harmon Quest or something.
For a 2016 plotline in which this character went to Mars, Augustin Legrand replaced Jonathan Goldsmith in portraying him. This character has won the Lifetime Achievement Award twice, and uses the sign-off, "Stay thirsty, my friends." For 10 points.
Oh. I think this is the longest response that I've ever given in Buzzword. The Dos Equis guy. He's the most interesting man in the world. Stay thirsty, my friends. So I guess that's TV. I don't know. I think we need another movie one. But we're at 105 right now. So if we get this right, we improve.
Discrepant tales about this character claim he was born to missionaries in Indochina or to planters in Old Virginia. This character is called a healthy, normal American boy when he arrives in Sweet Apple. For 10 points, Kim McAfee idolizes what parody of Elvis who titles a 19...
That's Bye Bye Birdie. Conrad Birdie. I didn't know his first name. I didn't remember his first name. Was that 2 musical questions? They put 2 musical questions in? I obviously never worked Book of Mormon because I was pretty much out of theater by the time that came out. But I never worked a Bye Bye Birdie. Never. All right, 113. Better than 107. And a pretty nice buzz on the video game question, which I appreciate. I got 4 15s in a row. Just keeping those 15s coming. Over here in sports, we got a target score of 90. Let's see what they got.
2 inaugural Olympic events named for this structure were won in 2014 by Maddie Bowman and David Wise.
Structure.
3 Olympic golds in an event named for this structure were won by the Flying Tomato Shaun White.
Okay. It's the half pipe then. What's structure? What structure could they be talking about? Is this the only actual structure? I think skateboarding has park in it. So I don't know if that would count. But if there's people out there who may know all the Olympic sports better than I do, may have just been able to get that off of this structure in Olympics, which would be very, very good buzzing.
This team's coach, Jimmy Wilson, became a backup catcher after Willard Hirschberger's suicide. Under former Pirates manager Bill McKechnie, this team won a 7-game World Series over the Tigers in 1940. Ernie Lombardi's career was mostly with, for 10 points, what team based at Crosley Field in Ohio?
Is that the Spiders? Is that the Cleveland Spiders? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, that's better. There's other teams in Ohio other than the Guardians, and other cities in Ohio other than Cleveland.
This man brought the torch into the stadium to open the 1952 Summer Olympics. In 1940, he led a fundraising tour of the United States with Taisto Maki during the Winter War. The 1500 meters and cross country were among the 9 gold medals won in the 1920s by, for 10 points.
I don't know who the Flying Finn is.
What Flying Finn?
I don't know the name of the Flying Finn. Okay, Pavo Nurmi. Yep. I knew who they were talking about, just didn't know his name. Does not bode well for doing well in sports this week.
In 2011, this big man and Nate Robinson were traded for Nenad Kristich and Jeff Green. This man, who started at center for the Thunder in the 2012 finals, claimed in 2023 that Nikola Jokic's MVP voters were racially biased. For 10 points, what former Celtics center is now a prominent ESPN commentator?
Rondo wasn't. I don't know if I can name any other Celtic centers, though, from that time period. All right, Kendrick Perkins. All right, yeah. A name I recognize, but would never have pulled.
This coach led his team to a 41-0 road victory in 1989 that secured Duke's first ACC championship since 1962. This college coach of Danny Werfel won a national title in the January 1997 Sugar Bowl, an in-state rematch with Bobby Bowden. For 10 points, who coached the Florida Gators in the 1990s?
Spurrier? Okay. Yep. It's like, college coaches? College coaches are easier to name than college players, but...
In rugby league and union, this jersey number respectively denotes the standoff and blindside flanker. In rugby union, it is the value of 2 drop goals. Since 2000, an annual European Rugby Championship...
07? So I figured 7 was the most used number. I was thinking 6 and up until that clue, and then I thought, oh, they're talking about rugby 7s. Maybe I should have let him finish that sentence. 4 in a row wrong, I'm pretty sure.
This tennis player went out of the 2008 Olympic women's singles in a quarterfinal loss to champion Elena Dementieva. This player beat Maria Sharapova to win the 2012 Olympic women's singles, securing a golden slam. For 10 points, what player won 3 doubles Olympic golds with her sister Venus?
All right, there's a gimme. That's a gimme to get me back on track. 90 is very far away right now.
In 2004, this man's foot injury led Jason Witten to become Dallas's starting tight end. This current coach and Mike McCarthy are the only NFL coaches with a 15-win regular season but no wins in the playoffs. For 10 points, what league leader in 4th down attempts is the current Detroit Lions coach?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
This team's fans include fashion icon front row Amy. In 2025, a rookie pitcher for this team began his career with 11 no-hit innings. This team was swept in the 2025 NLCS by the Dodgers. Jacob Mizorowski and Bryce Terang star on, for 10 points, what team based...
Alright. Yeah, but some Brewers knowledge there. I was like, who was in the NLCS? And I was hoping they were going to beat the Dodgers, so we could. I was hoping for a Brewers Mariners World Series, but the one we got, Dodgers Blue Jays, was pretty choice.
In 2024, this man broke a franchise three-pointers record held by Kirk Heinrich. This man's 2016 free throw line dunk helped him defeat Aaron Gordon to win his second straight slam dunk contest with the Timberwolves. For 10 points, what current Kings guard was a 2-time All-Star with the Bulls?
Is that Derrick Rose? I don't think he was ever on the Timberwolves, though. Nope, was never going to get Zach LaVine. All right, well, that's sports. Had not a lot of answers that I was capable of getting, just because I didn't know him. So that's it for week 41. We got one more of these left in 2025. Looking forward to it. Hope you are too. You can help me out by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, and you can check out Buzzword yourself over at neqt.com/Buzzword. One more to go. We'll see you there, thinkers. Bye.